I do see one of the other roboteers, Joe Brown here. And I know that Joe knows a lot about robots.
I know a little bit about robots.
How come that you know a little bit about robots? Well, you've been doing this for a long time already.
Yeah, not as long as you guys. There's so many people here who've been doing it for 20 or 30 years, but I've been doing it in the UK for the last 10 years, and it's been awesome to see the growth of the scene here and in the UK recently. So it's been fun to be here.
Good to hear that. I think we all agree that it is very nice to have all of you here as well. I think you're mainly competing in the beetle weight class today, is that right?
Yeah, I brought a beetle, but I wish I brought a feather now because it looks so much fun. The big robots have been awesome.
Yes, big robots, the bigger they are, the more spectacular they usually are, at least more noisy.
Yes, there have been some big noises earlier with Tim's destroying the, I don't know what that robot was, the box thing. What was that about?
I think that was a convenient show robot, but it made a lot of mess anyway.
Yes.
Can you maybe walk us to your desk and show us your robot? Yeah?
This way.
Very conveniently, it's just 2 desks away. So tell me, Joe, that's your robot, right?
Yes, this is my beta weight called Grab Crab. It's got like a flipper that kind of comes up here, but it kind of grabs onto the robots as it's doing it, so it can hold them above it and hopefully chuck them around, chuck them in the pit.
I've seen him do that, and he's doing that very well. It's just like judo or wrestling. If you see you going, do you like that?
Yeah, I guess suplexing is a phrase from wrestling, isn't it? And I thought that was a really fun. Like without a spinner, it's one of the most fun ways you can control your opponent and be quite a visible display. And I think it's really fun to grab the audience with lots of different ways of, making the fights exciting. So.
Exactly. And it must be complicated doing all those movements, driving, forward, reverse, steering, and also your weapon. How do you do that?
Yeah, it's like one of these things. I was just talking to quite a few people about this. I think practice is important. The more you do this, the more it becomes second nature, and you're not actually thinking about what you're doing. You're just instinctually one with the robot when you're in the arena, right? So practice is really important. A lot of times we finish the robots like the night before the event, and we've not practiced driving. And I think that's when you really struggle in the arena. So the more time you can get stick time in the arena, the better you'll probably find that you can get around other robots and have a good fight. Yeah.
Yeah. At some point it becomes an extension of yourself, right? So, but what kind of transmitter are you using?
Controller. This one here. What am I using? This is an X-Lite. I got it in red because it matches the robot. But I liked this style because it feels like a game controller. And this is becoming a lot more popular with the new builders because they want to get the transferable skills from video games, because this feels like they've been playing a bit of Xbox or PlayStation, and then they come to the arena and it feels like they're playing video games. So.
Oh wow, exactly. That. I must say it looks like a marvelous machine. Do you have any tips for us other builders to build something as spectacular as this? What about the materials or the drive system?
Yeah, first of all, just get building. It seems intimidating at first, but we want everyone to try this hobby. Absolutely, wherever you are, there'll be a local club near you now, and just get building and ask other people, ask for advice. Everyone wants to help. We're all in this together. No one's actually fighting outside the arena, just inside. So we all want to work as a big team to kind of grow the hobby. In terms of materials, I really like HDPE, which is chopping board plastic, but 3D printing is getting really popular now. TPU in particular is like a rubbery kind of 3D printing material that's really good against being hit by weapons. It kind of bounces off. So TPU is really popular at the moment. So recommend that. But I would just look online. There's some really good Bristol Bot Builders, shameless plug, write a lot of guides of how to.
Yeah, shameless plug, but I was looking for that actually, so don't worry.
Yeah, so our website has a lot of guides of how to get started and where your local club is in Europe. We want to make people aware about this hobby wherever you are, well, in the world, but particularly in Europe. We're trying to keep tabs of all the new groups. There's always new clubs being started in Europe, so have a look online, try and find your local club, go along, check it out, and then you'll get the itch to build yourself and you'll want to fight. So
Yes, and bristolbotbuilders.co.uk. .com. Bristolbotbuilders.com. That's where many of our parts come from, especially the electronics. But you also have a page with all the events, upcoming events in Europe at the moment. How is that going? Because you must see the development over the last few years there.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of clubs growing in Italy, a lot in Latvia. There's a new group, where was I saying last week? Yeah, there's a new one in Luxembourg that's really picking up. It's really like genuinely, you think, oh, maybe the hobby's kind of plateaued, and then boom, the whole country of builders. There's like 30 builders in this country, and it started like 6 months ago. So I'm really optimistic about the future of the hobby, as long as we keep sort of yelling out there that this is a really cool thing that you could be doing. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing as well. You're doing events in the Netherlands, and these guys are doing a fantastic job here. It's been so lovely to see builders from all over the world coming here to this awesome event. So I've loved it here. It's been awesome.
Thank you. Yes, I mean, it's great to be here and see the development as well, indeed, with so many nationalities. And actually, if you want to start doing this, it's just a matter of either going online, watching YouTube videos, going to your site, but also right here at the stand, you can just ask us well, just about anything about the robots. So, yeah, thank you very much, Joe. I hope you'll have a good time for the rest of the day. You've been working on this for a day and a half now, and I think it's all going well, isn't it?
Yeah, I just beat my Irish friend into the top 8, which I feel really bad about because we travelled here together. He's given me a lift home, so I hope he'll still give me a lift home after this. But yeah.
Okay, so, well, I think this is the one place that Irish and English are getting along okay outside of the arena. Not inside, mind you, but outside. Thank you very much.